Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a little bit of a different video. I have Nolan here, but he's not going to be doing much in the video. He's actually waiting for his little puffs and I'm about to get him, but he was really impatient. But this video is going to be something that has been requested to me on Instagram. If you guys have any other suggestions for videos, please look down in the description, get my Instagram, and please let me know. So I think he wanted to say hi. He wanted to say hi before you got your puffs. He's looking at them. They're right here. So, anyway, I'll get them for you, buddy. Anyway, so this video is going to be about how I dealt with bullies and how do I continue to deal with them. And don't mind my exercise bike. Well, it's not really a bike. It's exercise equipment. It's right there. Your girl was exercising today. But that's for my video on the 13th about my weight loss. So, alright. I need to take some medicine really quickly. Give me just a moment. Okay. Acid reflux is so bad, guys. Okay, I got you some. These are his favorite. I just let him eat out the thing because he doesn't eat a lot. Here. Here. Okay. Anyway. So, this is how I deal with bullies. I was bullied growing up, as were a lot of people. I was bullied because I was big, I wasn't pretty enough, I was adopted, you know, and at first it did bother me, you know, I felt awful about it. I felt lonely, and that led to my binge eating disorder, and that led to my, you know, my depression and self-harming, and those are not healthy ways to cope, okay? I realize that now, as a 21-year-old woman, that none of what I was doing was healthy coping mechanisms, and I wish I could do things differently, so that's why I'm trying to better my life now. Growing up in school, how I dealt with bullies and how I recommend dealing with bullies, honestly, is what my mom used to tell me, is just ignore them. I know that that is way harder said than done. But bullies oftentimes, majority of the time, almost all the time, like, they get their fuel from your reactions. So if you don't react at all, or you just, you know, ignore them, pretend they're not even there, and they see that they're not hurting your feelings, they're probably going to stop. So, you know, that's how I mostly dealt with it. I mean, it was really hard, and I didn't know what to, you know, I didn't know, oh, sorry guys, I have my son here. I didn't know what, you know, how to do it at first. He's like throwing them at me. I didn't know what to do at first, you know. My mom told me multiple times, you know, ignore them, you know. It takes practice, guys. It takes time, it takes practice to ignore them, you know, because it's hard, you know. You want to be sad. You want to be depressed that they're calling you all these names, and they're calling you fat and ugly and you know, buck teeth, anything. You want to be sad about it. It's human nature to be sad that someone is, you know, talking bad about you. You have a right to be sad. You know, so growing up, it took a lot of practice to realize that I don't care what people think. And I hold that to this day. You know, when I turned 16, sorry guys, I'm feeding Nolan. He's not having a good time. When I turned 16, that's when I got my first reborn. Lila, you guys know her. Hopefully you love her. I got her when I was 16. I have been looking into reborns, I think, probably maybe a month before getting one. And I knew nothing about them. All I had known at the time was I wanted a baby that looked real. I think it was derived upon me wanting attention. I have always wanted to be a mom. Let me just closure out there. I have always wanted to be a mom ever since I was like 13. Okay, I wanted to get pregnant. I wanted to freaking have a child. I wanted to be a mom so bad. So me getting Lila at 16 made me feel like a teen mom. Now I know this is not healthy to think that way. To think, you know, I know obviously she's a doll, but to me, these babies are my babies. They're my babies. Like, they are, Nolan's my son, Caleb's my son, Lila's my little daughter. You know, they're my babies. Especially right now, as it's unknown if I can even have kids. The fact that I have, you know, Nolan and Caleb and Lila, they keep me sane. And I have my nephew, Cash, who also keeps me sane. And I'm going to be another auntie. That's also something new. I'm going to be a new auntie, and I'm so excited. So excited. Once this virus is over, I'm taking my nephew for a few days, and I cannot wait for you guys to see him. But, Nolan. Okay, you've had enough. You are not eating them. Oh my lord. Look at this, guys. He just has it hanging out of his mouth. But yeah, so, oh, you're dropping one at your foot. So, having, you know, getting Lila at 16, I felt like a teen mom, and I felt like, you know, I bought her a car seat. You know, I bought her so many clothes. She has the most clothes out of all my reborns, was her, because I would buy her just every time, because I had a job, I had no responsibilities really besides a car payment to my dad and insurance and gas. That was it. So I would buy her clothes almost every day. I'd buy her a new outfit, and I just bonded with her so strongly, and I would take her everywhere with me, and people would think she was real, and I wouldn't say otherwise. And even to this day, I don't go out my way to tell people that they're not real. The people in my life close to me, even people at Walmart, know that these babies are not real. And I say Walmart because Shane works there, and we take the boys. We have not taken Lila, but we've taken the boys, especially Caleb, there, and everybody knows that they're not real, but they love them. Like, especially Caleb, because that's who we take most often, because it's easiest to cover up. Obviously with Nolan, he has open eyes, so it's a little bit more tough to hide the fact that he's not blinking. But, so we normally take Caleb, and they adore Caleb. Absolutely adore Caleb. Like, the HR person at Walmart, she's probably the most accepting one out of all of them. And she doesn't realize how much it actually means to me. You know, when I worked there and I told her about it, you know, she was just so excited. So excited. Like, it was crazy how excited she was. And she didn't understand bullies against them, you know. But there was a few comments I got on YouTube. I don't really get bullied much nowadays. But there are some comments on YouTube that You know, one of them being, one that I remember vividly is someone called me selfish because I buy the boys and, well, mostly Caleb and Lila, formula. And people are struggling to buy those for their actual babies that drink milk. And honestly, that comment kind of hurt me because, like, I wish that I could have a baby. Like, I wish I could actually buy this formula for an actual baby that drinks it. But Caleb and Lila are the next best things. And this right here, guys, this little can has lasted me since I started my channel in November. So, and there's still quite a bit in here, guys. And the reason Shane and I bought this formula is so we can have this can. Because I know people buy, like, a can and then they put flour in it. You know, that's what we maybe wanted to do. You know, I still haven't used all this yet. I don't use a lot of it at all. You know, I just do it in my feeding. You know, this is Lila's bottle, guys. Lila's bottle has formula in it from yesterday. I don't use a whole lot of it. And I guess that comment bothered me because, like, that person does not know me at all. I mean, I don't even think she watches any of my, like, videos. And, like, or even familiar with the reborn community. Like, there's so many people out there that buy, like, formula and then use it, then replace it with flour. I mean, there's so many out there. And she came at me and just made me feel so bad about myself. And oftentimes now when I receive bullying, which is not healthy and I do not recommend it, so please don't, I will turn to food. And as of recently, this past month, I have been turning my life around off of YouTube. And it is not easy. Okay, I'm doing a weigh-in on the 13th, and it's probably going to be a similar weigh-in to last weigh-in, around the same weight, because I gained almost all my weight back, and I was at my highest again. And I'm trying to learn to not run to food, because running to food, I am digging myself an early grave. Simple. I'm digging myself an early grave. And I watch all these plus size YouTubers like Amberlyn Reed and Foodie Beauty, and, you know, I watch a lot of 600 Pound Life, and I see those people, and Amberlyn, I'm so proud of you, and Chantel, I know you can do it. You know, and they're trying to lose weight as well, and being YouTubers, it's hard, you know. You're putting your life out there, and you're getting judged by everybody. Which I wouldn't have it any other way. I love doing YouTube. It's a passion. It's a, you know, I know that I need to step up my game and do more, which I'm planning to. I just, you know, I feel like if I wouldn't have started YouTube, I would not be as open as I am today. I have received so much love from you guys. I don't want to get emotional. I'm not going to get emotional on this. I have received so much love from everybody, almost everybody on here. All 210 of you. We're at 210 now. Blows my mind. And, you guys love the boys and Lila like they're your nephews and niece. Like, it's outrageous. The reborn community is probably the best community to be on, because we're all full of love and life and happiness, and that's what the world needs right now. You know, with this whole virus thing, it's been really tough on everybody's mental health, especially mine. And, you know, sometimes I don't feel up to making a video. And I know I need to learn to push myself to make this video. I'm going off topic, guys. I'm so sorry. I mean, that's not really, but now that I do not have food to turn to when bullies come around, I more focus on doing hobbies. I have some right here, actually. I'm obsessed. I've been obsessed with Sudoku. That's one of them. Sudoku's one. Journaling. I recommend journaling. I just recently started that back up. So Chic Happens. Chic. So this is my first entry. It was on May the 4th, and I haven't wrote in it yet. I normally write in it when I'm feeling down. Or if I want to binge, I'll write in it. The boys and Lila. You know, when someone's bullying me, I just hug them a little tighter. You know, they're not going to judge you. You know, I feel in my heart that if someone is bullying you, they're the most immature people on this planet. No adult in their right mind would bully someone else. And, you know, I know that a lot of times people say, oh, bullies happen because, oh, Brooke just uploaded. A lot of people say that bullies bully people because they feel bad about themselves. And that may be true. I'm not a bully. I don't know what they think, but that may be true. Maybe they are, you know, sad inside. You know, I tried friending bullies before. They just don't like me. I have, you know, I have two friends. Two. And I've had them for years, since middle school. And I've tried friending other people, and none of them want to be my friends. So it's rough. It's really rough dealing with bullies. Besides ignoring them, I mean, in my opinion, standing up for yourself is just going to antagonize them more. They're going to belittle you even more. So in my opinion, ignoring them is the best way to go. Ignore them. That's what I tell people on YouTube, like people I watch. You know, there's rude comments. Just ignore them. Don't even read them. Delete them. Do whatever. Don't give them the time of day, because they're not worth it. You do what makes you happy, right? You do what makes you happy, and if someone doesn't like that, too bad. You know, you're in your life. You do things in your life to make you happy, and because you enjoy them, and they're, you know, you don't do things in your life to please other people. Because if you spend your whole life pleasing other people, you're gonna die miserable. Simple. So, as a conclusion, Nolan, bullying is not good, right? So, conclusion, if you're getting bullied, know your worth, because you're worth much more than what they're saying to you. Do not let what they're saying to you define who you are as a person, because that is not you. The only person who knows you best is you. So the bullies, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just miserable in their own lives. Let them be, and that's it. I really hope this video helped some of you guys. I know I did go off in a little tangent, got emotional, which is most of my videos. But anyway, you gonna look at the camera? There you So I hope this, you know, shed some light onto you, helped you a little bit about how to deal with bullies in your life. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed Nolan's little appearance in it as he ate his little puffs. He has some on my little, oh! He dropped some onto my ottoman. That's okay. We'll clean it up. Anyway, guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so, so, so much. Nolan loves you guys so, so, so much, huh? And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in our next video. Oh, also, we have some box openings coming up soon, so stay tuned. Love you guys.